Conclusion inevitable.
It was a jump to conclusions, Matt.
My conclusion was that this idea was not a practical deterrent.
My only conclusion can be that it was a Sith Lord.
In conclusion.
Hello there, folks! Welcome back to In Conclusion, the only movie podcast with a questionable middle section that involves some light sexual assault. I'm Dan O'Keefe, and joining me as always is Anna Otto. Anna, how are you?
I was going to say... I'm good. I want to open with something that's been bothering me since I watched this movie. Now, Dear listener, Dan and I have been really busy.
Yes.
So I watched this movie like 2 weeks ago.
And I watched it this morning.
Yeah, and this is something that's kept me awake. Whoever was dressing Halle Berry for the Kingsman Golden Circle deserves jail time. They took that beautiful woman and turned her into just... ugh.
They dressed
it haunted me.
Like a regional theater performance of an Austin Powers musical.
Precisely,
where she
yes.
was Austin Powers.
Yes, I hard agree.
What was that hair?
It looked like she had her wig on upside down.
Yeah, I have a wig that I don't know where the front is. So every time I put it on, it looks different. That's what it was.
That was so rough. It was so rough, and it's haunted me, Dan. I can't escape thinking about it. Anyway.
Do you lie awake at night and Kingsman, the Golden Circle, Halle Berry is hovering above your head?
Literally. Like, there was a lot of great things. Most of them were Pedro Pascal and Taron Egerton, who I'm pretty sure you told me last time I say his last name wrong, but I can't remember. Edgerton?
What's the name of the member of U2 who is not named Bono?
The Edge. The Edge.
No.
The Edge.
The Edge, yes. Bono and the Edge. Yeah, Edgerton.
Yeah. That's my band, Bono and the Edge. That's our U2 cover band, Dan.
I want to create a band that's just oops, all Bonos.
That's just the Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark soundtrack, to be honest. Except the Edge was involved in that, but...
I'm the Green Goblin, and I'm here to say New York won't survive another day.
Dan, have you heard the song Freak Like Me Needs Company from that show?
No, I keep listening to Get Your Freak On by Missy Elliott, but I need a song that has freak in the title. Or Freak on a Leash by Korn.
Ooh. I just played that. I can't do it anymore.
That was... Okay, I thought you were doing Down with the Sickness at first.
No. I was doing Freak on a Leash, which was one of my number one songs on Guitar Hero back in the day. Guitar Hero World Tour for the haters. My mom knit me a specific glove per my request for playing so I could wear it while I played because it made me feel cool. That's why I wasn't invited to any of the cool kid parties.
Because they didn't have gloves.
Nope. Fingerless gloves. Weenies.
You just volunteered that information.
Yeah, because I think it's
unprompted.
Funny. Because sometimes I think about the lame things I did when I was younger, and I'm like, that was so fucking stupid. And then I just have to laugh about it. You don't want to laugh at yourself, Dan? See how you've grown?
Oh, I absolutely do. 100%. But I've just grown laterally. I started off perfect.
Okay. Well, I got a little better.
That's why I had to go to the doctor when I was in middle school to see if there was something wrong with me physically or mentally, because I kept falling down the stairs. And the answer that they came up with was no.
So it was for attention, Dan, be honest.
No, I just tripped.
Oh my God. Well, you were probably gangly, just growing into yourself.
Probably.
You probably have big feet like a puppy.
I have surprisingly small feet for my size.
Oh, okay, you had dainty feet, not like a puppy.
Yes. So, anyway, the movie that we are talking about today is Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. Directed once again by Matthew Vaughn, written by Jane Goldman and Matthew Vaughn, starring Colin Firth, Julianne Moore, Taron Egerton, Mark Strong, Halle Berry, Elton John, Channing Tatum, and Jeff Bridges.
What the fuck? Why did you not even say Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal is not listed there. I don't know.
What
Even
the
though
fuck?
he's the main villain, I guess?
Okay,
Second
but
villain?
also, here now I'm gonna say something really controversial as a Pedro Pascal loving woman. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry to everyone for what I'm about to say. He wasn't on my radar until The Mandalorian.
That's fair. He wasn't on mine.
Thank you. I think for a lot of people, he wasn't on their radar unless you were like a Buffy fan. He had like a one-off character on Buffy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he did other stuff I don't know about. But I remember when like the last surge of his hotness, we're in Surge 2. Every time he has something drop, this is like when he was doing, I think, Gladiator. People were making like, thirst edits of him.
Yeah.
They use the sound from this movie all the time from when he wakes up from the coma.
Yeah.
So anyway, Pedro Pascal, he should have been, it should have been, if I had my way, it would have been Kingsman, The Golden Circle, starring Taron Egerton, Pedro Pascal, Elton John, that's it.
That would be interesting.
That's just how I'd bill it for the
Okay.
record.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
be
mean,
the full
Elton John
cast.
is bigger than a cameo in this. He has a role.
Elton John, I think, would be so much fun to be around.
Yes.
Like, he just seems like a good time.
So, released on September 20th, 2017, with a budget of $104 million. It made $411 million at the box office. And
Damn.
on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 51% approval rating. Kingsman: The Golden Circle offers more of everything that made its predecessor so much fun, but lacks the original's wild creative spark. Thoughts?
What? Oh, I was like, you're staring at me. I'm just resituating in my chair. I liked this one, but I do kind of agree. Sometimes I was like, I predicted the plot twist. I mean, I know, like, they kind of say the plot twist because Colin Firth kind of mentions it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've
And
been
the plot
outside
twist of
every
Colin
day.
Firth coming back.
Yeah, that had me shook. I screamed. But, I mean, I think even though Colin Firth kind of mentions the plot twist, you kind of were like, yeah, he's right. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're like, yeah, Pedro's probably evil. Like, there was not really a reason for me to not believe it. But I still had a good time, and everybody was pretty hot, so, except for Halle Berry. They did her dirty. She's a very hot woman, and they made her look like a thumb.
Yes.
Respectfully.
A thumb with a weird-ass wig.
She could have been smart and hot. Let's remember that that's real life. People
Right?
can be smart and hot.
Exhibits A and B.
Period. Us.
Us. So first time you watched this was 2 weeks ago?
Yes. It was. I have a frog in my throat right now. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Ribbit. Okay. It's out.
Yeah, my first time watching it, like I said, was today.
Wait,
Overall,
really? I thought
yeah.
you saw this one in theaters.
No, I only saw the first one. I never saw
Okay.
this until now. I saw the next one in theaters after this.
Oh, I haven't seen the third one either, or the prequel, I should say.
Yeah, the zeroth one. This movie's too long.
Yeah, it's a kind of drag at parts, but I like Pedro.
The whole
And
middle
Jim.
section should be cut in half. I think the whole mountain section, eh.
They just wanted us to see Pedro's slutty little snowsuit. I'm sorry, Dan. We've really... Oh, man. We've cracked open a horrible case here because... I love Pedro Pascal.
I know you do.
It's on my Instagram story all the time.
let's just get into it, because like I said,
Yes.
it's long.
I'm ready.
So, it's a year later after the end of the first Kingsman. Eggsy, he's a Kingsman. Harry
him.
is dead. He lives with Princess Tilde.
Which I was so stupid. I was like, "Who's that?" At
Who's
first,
that
'cause I did not
blonde
recognize
lady?
her. And Gage was like, "You don't recognize her?" I was like, "No, I've never seen that woman before in my life." But then I remembered.
So while he is going to meet up with his princess, he gets attacked by a much hotter looking rejectee from the Kingsman last time.
I'll agree with you. He was looking hot. I said, "Wow, explosion really did him some good, I guess."
Right? That buzz cut?
I love a buzz cut. The haters will say buzz cuts are bad, but some dudes can really pull it off.
His name is Charlie. And now he has a robot arm.
That was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, that was sick.
They fight all across London. It's interesting-ish.
It's
I
a
don't know.
fight scene. They're in a car.
These fights lack the spark that the first movie had.
The first movie had some really interesting fight scenes, especially because like Colin Firth was so precise in his character's movements, and I know that comes up later, but it just is so. They're not as flashy.
Yeah. So Eggsy, they fight, and then his arm hacks into the Kingsman servers. Which
That
one?
had me shook.
Terrified of an arm that can think on its own. And then he takes out pursuing cars with a missile from the roof of his car.
Yes.
And do you remember Lancelot from the first movie?
Vaguely, yes.
Did you like her? Would you like her to be in a
Oh,
larger
yeah.
role?
I thought that there was going to be a love triangle with her and Eggsy and the princess.
But no.
Did you think that too?
I did too. Or something.
I really was kind of hoping for it. I was hoping for some drama there.
No, she just blows up.
That had me sad. I screamed when everyone died. And,
Right.
okay, I screamed mostly when JB died. The dog.
Okay.
Because obviously,
Yeah, he's the only one that matters to you. He's the only one you care about.
yes, I don't fuck with a dog dying. Be so for real. PSA to everyone, the dog dies, okay? You don't see it, but the dog does die, and it's horrible.
Just the concept, the thought. Do you think that whenever you see like a building collapse in a movie, you're like, oh, the dogs?
No, because if it's Schrodinger's dog. There's both a dog and not a dog in that building, okay? And I'm going to go with not a dog, personally.
So, who turned Charlie this way? Who blew up all the people? Poppy Adams, the leader of
Your
the world's
cat.
largest drug cartel, the Golden Circle, in the middle of Cambodia, running a weird-ass company town sort of thing going on.
Yeah, that kind of creeped me out. And I know that was the point, but I was icked out by her little world. It kind of reminded me of like a defunct theme park.
Yes,
And I think
that's
that's why it
100%
made me
it.
so uncomfortable. Yeah.
So Poppy is played by Julianne Moore.
She slayed this role.
She's great in everything. Mm-hmm. This role was beneath her, though.
What?
It was
Okay.
like it was too one note. Her character motivation is she's evil. That's really
I know,
it.
but like she had fun. What if the real evil was the friends we made along the way?
There's no pathos, Anna.
I had a good time. I thought she was great. I liked her little evil moment.
So Eggsy and Merlin, Mark Strong, are the only survivors.
That was really brutal. Everybody's crying.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear your guttural. Yeah, your vocal fry.
My vocal fry?
Yes.
My vocal fry that I cannot use while talking.
Yes. I can't either, or while I'm singing. It stresses me out.
Do you talk on the low end of your register? Like just your regular speaking voice?
No, I'd say it's more middle.
Okay.
Middle low.
Because I feel like because I talk at the bottom of it, it makes it difficult for me to do anything like that.
I never thought about that, to be honest.
But that was also a conscious choice to feel superior to my brother, who had we have like the same vocal register, but he speaks on the higher end of it. And I was like, I could have a deeper voice than you, bitch.
Which brother?
Brian.
I feel like all your brothers, like all of you, have relatively deep voices. There's not one of you that I was like, whoa, a soprano.
I mean, I can talk up here pretty easy. Like this is not a strain or a stress on me or anything.
Okay, all right. All the Sopranos
I contain multitudes.
All the Sopranos in my high school like talked like this. It's like, oh my god, and then they'd start singing, and I'd be like, holy shit. Yes.
So as this is happening, Eggsy is at dinner with his partner's parents, the king and queen of Sweden.
My nightmare meal. Everything looked not appetizing. Like, it looked too fancy.
Yeah, it looked like you couldn't enjoy your meal. You were too busy focused on, like, am I using the right knife? Am I using the right fork?
Exactly.
Is this food or is this potpourri?
Literally, I can't remember if this is from a video or what. I think it's from Princess Diaries, where she's like dipping her hands in a bowl. Oh no, she's slurping a bowl up because she thinks it's soup, and then they're like, no, you're actually supposed to wash your fingers in it.
Yeah.
That would be me, and that's how this scene made me feel.
And there's something in like Mr. Deeds or something where it's like, oh, you shouldn't eat that. That's the potpourri, as he's just been like chowing down on what is functionally soap.
Oh God, nightmare.
So, Eggsy is getting told all the answers to questions that this very demanding king is asking of a Kingsman.
He was so rude for nothing.
Yeah,
but
and he doesn't blow up either.
Well, still sad about JB though. That was the hardest part of this movie for me.
Yeah, bless up to my king. Mm-hmm. Rough.
I love dogs. I love pugs. I love all dogs.
So who sent all those missiles? Poppy did. My cat.
Wait, was this a question? I'm drinking a Poppy right now, and when I took it out of the fridge, I thought of her immediately.
Incredible. Spelled differently.
Yes.
That one's got an I. And fiber? I don't trust that.
It does have fiber. And only 30 calories.
I was looking at the nutrition label of a similarly healthy drink, Miller High Life, yesterday.
Yes, also filled with fiber.
I saw that it has 1 gram of protein. So I'm like, okay. I just have to knock back, I don't know, 180 Miller High Lives a day.
Yes. Hit your goals.
To get the amount of protein that I'm supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can do that.
I think you can too.
What'll give first, my resolve or my liver?
I think it'll be a tie.
I feel like that's either a lot of faith in me or very little faith.
I have a lot of faith in you, Dan. I think you can do it. You spent
you
your
know
college years sober, so I think you can do it.
That's true, I did. So I'm untrained.
Mm-hmm. And unbarred.
Ooh. My liver is clean like my hands because I've never worked a day in my life. Poppy is onboarding a new henchman.
Hated this part.
And to do that, they have to kill the old henchman, and then she feeds him into a meat grinder.
Okay, pause.
And
I was so confused. Oh, sorry.
She turns him into a hamburger. Continue.
Yes! I was confused because I kept asking Gage, just like, okay, but what did the old henchman do? And Gage is like, I don't think we're supposed to know. I think it's just like implied that maybe he didn't do anything. And I was like, but what did he do?
Yeah. I don't think he did anything wrong other than be a henchman for this crazy lady.
Hated that because I was like, I feel like I should be getting more information here. I feel like I'm missing something.
Were you asking this during the movie?
Of course I was, Dan. Please.
Oh my gosh. I'd be throwing pillows at you.
Oh, Gage hates because all
I
do
don't
is ask
know
questions.
anything more than you.
Doesn't Anna
I
ask
think
a lot
that
of
will be
questions too,
revealed less if it's just me and her.
Oh, she's
watching
better
a
than
movie
me.
with her parents.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a constant what's happening, what's going on, and I had to like bite my tongue and not be like, I think they're gonna tell us in a minute.
That's
Let's
horrible,
wait
Dan.
and see.
No.
Have you heard of storytelling before?
I hate storytelling. Tell me now.
So the only surviving agents are Eggsy and Merlin, and they follow the Doomsday Protocol, which sends them to the greatest place in the world, America.
Well,
Especially in 2025. Woohoo! Eagle noises.
they did get to go to a distillery though, and those are actually really fun.
They went
it
to
reminded
Kentucky.
Me of, yeah. It reminded me of when I went to Tennessee and went to Jack Daniel's distillery, except when I did that, there were a lot of bees attacking us for some reason. No bees in this scene.
They knew you shouldn't be there morally.
Well, also, I was young, underage, so, as in high school.
Exactly.
But it was fun.
So, were you not allowed to try anything then?
No, but it was a dry county, so you technically can't try anything there anyway. You just buy it and then try it later. And they had lemonade.
Wildly dumb.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, you can only buy liquor at that distillery. It's like special that they have that license. And the county is dry, and you cannot open the bottle. They can't serve it, the whole shebang.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
then
really
when
dumb.
you finish the tour, they go, lemonade? So. And I know that shit was country time, but it tasted so good.
So, at the Statesman headquarters, the
Yes.
distillery, they try to break into their secret headquarters, but they're stopped by Dear John himself,
Wait.
Channing
that who-
Tatum.
Is he really in Dear John? It's been so long since I
It's
watched
a
that
Dear
movie.
John or Letters to Juliet or one
No,
of
I
the ones
think
that
you're
came
right.
out
I think
around
it's
that
Dear
time.
John. I think he's
Yeah.
John.
By Step Up himself.
Period.
By the
Magic
man who
Mike?
finds that she's the man.
You didn't even open with by Magic Mike himself.
By G.I. Joe himself.
The one with Joseph
Channing Tatum?
Gordon-Levitt. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Channing Tatum's the main character. By
Interesting.
Foxcatcher himself. Channing Tatum.
I think Channing Tatum looks like a thumb. There, I said it.
I think he's hot. By Dog himself, Channing Tatum.
I think he's hot from the neck down. I think his face looks like a thumb. By Gambit.
Briefly. They fight. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of tired of the fights in this movie.
I didn't mind
They
this
lack
fight.
that oomph, that spark. Channing Tatum is doing more than just chewing the scenery. He's like full on digesting the scenery throughout every scene that he's in.
Yeah, no, actually, full offense to Channing Tatum. I was glad that he was knocked out for most of this movie. I don't think he's a good actor. I like
think he's a good
Magic
actor.
Mike.
Because you see him from the neck down.
Actually, that's misleading. I like Magic Mike 2. Magic Mike 1 is fine.
Have you seen Magic Mike's Last Dance?
Is that the one I'm thinking of where they go on the road
That's
trip?
3. I don't know. There's Magic Mike XXL, and Magic
Oh,
Mike's
I like
Last Dance.
XXL. I like XXL.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's good.
So they prove that they are actually counterparts, and then they get taken to the secret lair where someone's there. Uh-oh. It's Harry.
Mm-hmm. This part made me low-key really sad, Dan.
Harry has amnesia. He thinks that he is a butterfly scientist.
Something about not having his memories made me very sad.
And how he seemed much happier in that role,
Yeah.
even though he's living in a rubber room.
I don't like when people don't know who they are and you have to remind them. It makes me sad. Oh, another movie Channing Tatum was in. Not Remember Me. That was what's the one?
That
where
was
his,
Robert Pattinson and
what's
9/11.
The one where his wife gets hit by a car and she forgets all his memories and she falls in love with him again. It's based on a true story.
Is that Letters to Juliet?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he was in that 'cause I feel like I saw that in theaters with my friends.
50 First Dates.
No, it's not 50 First Dates.
Oops, I hit my head.
Yes, I'll Google it. Wife has amnesia.
Reddit. Looking for
WebMD.
advice.
Literally.
So they find out that Jeff Bridges, who was the head of Statesman, he tells them all about the Golden Circle, and they have a mission to go.
The Vow.
It's called The Vow.
It's called The Vow with Rachel McAdams. Okay, continue.
Okay. They have a mission to go stop them. And that mission starts by going to find Charlie, the old Kingsman non-agent, his ex-girlfriend, Clara von Gluckberg. Did you know that was her name?
No, I knew. They said it was Clara, I think, but I don't remember the rest of that.
But Channing Tatum, he gets oops, I'm frozen disease and gets replaced by
a much hotter, much more charming. I love Pedro Pascal.
Agent Whiskey, Pedro Pascal. And then they work to cure Harry's amnesia. They do it by traumatizing him by almost shooting the dog. Why are you licking your lips like that?
I was thinking about Pedro Pascal.
Oh my God. Put it away. Keep it in your pants.
He's so cute. The other day, okay, you know how sometimes they show celebrities saying the bare minimum and everyone loses their mind?
Yes.
I saw a picture. It was a quote from Pedro Pascal taken out of context, but it said, "I hate bullies." Can you say hot? In this house, we love Pedro Pascal. Gage loves him too.
Moving on.
Okay.
The first step of this plan is they need to plant a tracking device on Clara.
This part made me sad too. I don't like
this
adultery.
part made me deeply uncomfortable, not because of adultery, because it bordered on sexual assault.
Yeah, that too. I will say, okay, I know. Okay. I'm not trying to glaze over what you just said. I'm just still stuck on what I said before. Dan, I get really sad when couples break up in movies. I'm just saying, I get really upset. Like, so Gage was watching all of the Mission Impossibles, and I caught a glimpse of, I think, the second one, where Tom Cruise's character is married to somebody or engaged to somebody. When I found out that in the third one, when I found out that in the fourth one they're not together anymore, I felt really sad. I wasn't even watching those movies, Dan.
Anna, I have good news for you about that.
Mm-hmm.
She comes back.
But are they married?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Well, I hope that they're in love and that the characters are still together. It made me really sad.
They're married in real life.
No, I don't. I know. I've heard Tom Cruise not great to his wives.
I've never been a wife. I can't comment.
That's okay. That's fair. But anyway,
I would love to be one of Tom Cruise's wives if I can get his cake.
Oh,
He
he's
gives
so
out a
tiny.
cake. Like he gives out cake at rap parties.
Oh, I thought
apparently it's delicious.
you might cake like ass.
He does run a lot.
I mean, I know he does like nice things for his co-stars, but I heard he's not a good husband.
So I'd like to be his co-star in life.
Oh, Dan, you're gonna become a Scientologist?
I'm deeply interested in going into
too.
one of those buildings,
Like, I'm so
but I don't
fascinated.
want to be tracked by them.
No,
at all.
I want to watch a documentary about it. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, I want to watch like a body cam footage of somebody
Right?
going through all of it.
POV. I sneak into not I as in me, I as in someone else. Sneak into the Scientology place.
Speaking
Temple.
of POV, Eggsy has
Yes.
a finger condom that has a tracking device on it, and he needs to go finger Clara in order to put this tracking device inside of her.
That's also makes no fucking sense because
No.
it's kind of a dead end situation. It's not
Right?
gonna like travel and stay. Things are coming out of there. Like, not to
Apparently
be
not
TMI,
this.
but don't you think like her mucuses would have just carried it right back out?
I think it would have made a huck to a sound pushing it out.
I just want to know if they even researched,
Women.
the human body.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm not saying
But
it's
this
not
was
impossible.
written by a woman.
Did she research her own body? Did she say legitimately could something that small? I just am curious because it didn't seem very realistic to me because unless it was embedding itself into her body, which she would have
I don't
felt,
know.
I feel like.
You'd think. It is my discomfort with this whole scene and sequence is propositioning someone under false pretenses.
Yes, 100%.
And that I mean, like, I think the defense that people would say to this is she was a willing participant in this.
But she didn't know what she was actually participating in.
Yes, exactly.
And that's where the waters get muddy.
Yeah, and then the twist, or not the twist, but like the dramatic portion of the movie is that, oh no, Eggsy's cheating on his girlfriend or cheating on his fiance.
And they got me. That was really hard for me.
And I was like, that's not the issue here.
Yeah, I will say I did not think about it as hard because it's a movie. And now I'm wishing I had, because you're bringing up a very valid point.
Like, cheating is bad.
Yes, and they got me because
sexual assault is worse.
Yeah, I would agree.
Good. I'm gonna make that's a controversial claim, apparently.
Not to me, Dan. You're 100%
the logic of
right.
this movie.
You're right, though. You're right. I mean,
this whole just turned me off for the rest of it. I was like, oh, and now I just feel kind of gross about the rest of this.
That's fair. I can't believe I didn't even think about that. Thank you for opening my eyes.
You're welcome. You're welcome?
You're welcome.
I didn't even say welcome.
I got it. I implied the W.
Anyway, yeah, it just
took
me out of it.
I know she's supposed to be a villain. That doesn't make it okay.
But he's supposed to be a hero. And it's not like the movie presents this as some or some like gray morality area.
Yeah, it's not
we are supposed to view what he is doing as heroic, but the only non-heroic act is that he's cheating on his fiance, not that he is sexually assaulting a woman.
If I was his fiance, I feel like I would have taken more umbrage with not just the fact that he had to sleep with someone, but that it was under false pretenses. I'd be like, this girl doesn't know who you are. She doesn't know that you are not actually interested in her. You're on a mission. Like, that's unacceptable. Also, why are you sleeping with somebody else?
Yes. So we go back to Poppy, and she broadcasts a message to the world that they have a toxin that she has secretly added to all of her drugs. It makes everybody go crazy, according to Prince, then get paralyzed, and then die. So basically,
my nightmare.
The life of a fish.
Oh my god, they get paralyzed?
No, I think they just die.
I don't want to be a fish. if reincarnation is real, I don't want to be a fish. Please.
I was saying this to Anna earlier. If I got reincarnated, I would be reincarnated as a bookstore cat.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
Right?
I want to be reincarnated as a dog, but one that's loved its entire life.
Okay.
I would love to be Jester, but not the part where she lived her life on the street, just the part where she eats Whimsies, lays down, and goes on nice walkies. Like, she's living the high life. But
so, did somebody say high life? I need to go get my protein.
High protein.
So she offers an antidote to the president if he ends the war on drugs and gives her legal immunity. But he's like, nah.
The way
I can get rid of all drug dealers.
Hated this man. I hated this man.
There's a real categorical imperative situation going on with this.
Oh, he was pissing me the fuck off. I said, what is wrong with this character?
Did you recognize I know you didn't.
Dan,
the
please.
actor who played the president.
No, I could not tell you that man's name if my life depended on it.
His name is Bruce Greenwood. He's been in 8 million things.
Good for him. Booked and blessed.
Right? He was in the American Crime Story, The People vs. O.J. Simpson.
I haven't watched that, but I do want to.
I loved that.
I know it's been out for a while. I just haven't gotten to it. I would read you through his list, but I think it's all a lot of movies that you haven't. He's in Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. Oh, I closed my eyes a lot during that one, but okay. There was a scene where Chris Pine got a needle to the neck. That really turned me off.
Yes. He is the captain that Chris Pine replaces on that ship.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he popped up and I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
didn't recognize him. Sorry.
So then they track the antidote factory to the mountains of Italy. Mm-hmm. Nobody even says Buca di Beppo once.
Oh,
There's a stunning lack of Italian accents.
True.
Eggsy steals an antidote. Whiskey breaks it.
Okay. And this is when they're wearing their slutty little snowsuits. By the way, for anyone
Yes.
who's curious, Pedro looks
Yes.
sensational. Very few men
That
can
was
pull
it.
off a cowboy hat. You cannot change my mind, but he's definitely one of them, okay? That's all there is to it.
100%. This should be a scene that I love because it takes place in the snow, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah. And
Just like visually, this sequence does not look good.
I think we talked about it earlier too, but it pretty much gives away the whole plot of the movie in 2 seconds. Like, it's not
Yeah,
planting a
100%.
seed of doubt. It just is like, I think he's a bad guy. And instead of causing me to be like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Everything he's saying makes sense, and I agree with him. Colin.
Yeah. So, Harry is right. He shoots Whiskey. But Eggsy's like, no! So he saves him with the same nanotechnology that saved Harry. Dumbass.
I mean, that's just cool, to be honest.
Yeah, it wraps your head and then turns you into a blobfish briefly, and then you're back and happy, and then they remind you of all the sadness in your life.
Yeah, I hated that. Oh my god, when they remind Pedro of his wife.
I thought that scene was kind of funny because it was just immediate.
Well,
They're like,
okay.
I know what to do. Here's your dead wife.
Well, the part where I think I mentioned this too, but when he's like, my roommate's out getting drinks and you can ride me all night, scream my name as loud as you want all night, whatever the fuck. That used to be in every single Pedro Pascal video edit on TikTok. It's seared into my mind because it'd be that sound straight into that, hey, sexy lady music.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the edits were nonstop. And I watched them all. Okay. And I'd show Gage. I'd say, look at this Pedro edit.
Charlie destroys the antidote factory. Shit's gone. It blows up. He kills Clara because she betrayed the Golden Circle.
Well, she had a tattoo of it, right? She had a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's probably not the preferred term, but colloquially,
I want
she
a
had
tramp stamp.
I would love to get one of a skeleton.
I would get one of just a noodle, like a pasta noodle.
Oh.
And then I would have two people standing next to me who also have tramp stamps.
Mm-hmm.
One of the lady dog and one of the tramp dog.
Love that. Tramp
And
stamp
then they
with
would
tramp.
just slowly move closer together. Exactly.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I am. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. But I also think she shouldn't have been involved in the Golden Circle in the first place because she's barely in a relationship with Charlie. They're sleeping around all the time.
Right?
Like, they are not committed to each other. I would not
No.
have included a casual hookup or a friend with benefits in the Golden Circle. Thank you.
Well, I always list all my casual hookups as my emergency contacts for anything.
I did for a long
So-
time. You know, I mean, I changed that when I got married, but I can see why you might still have yours.
Yeah. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I need someone to list at my doctor's appointment. So if I faint, they're calling you.
Yep. Can you please memorize all medications I'm on in case they ask you while I'm under? Thank you.
I'm on 40, and I can only remember 6. Guess the others.
Yep.
So Tilda calls Eggsy, and she's got the blue rash. She's manic, and then she freezes.
Hated that part.
So now Eggsy
Crying in
has
a club.
something to work for. And then it's time to go. Well, I also skipped over the fact that they have the whole sequence of them running down or riding down the mountain inside a crashed gondola.
I would have thrown
that
up
almost-
immediately.
Almost runs over a bunch of old people. And I'm like, damn, this is supposed to be funny, and it is not hitting.
It
The old
stressed me
people
out
like,
a little
ah! Or like, I haven't shit that well in years.
bit.
Shut
Dan,
up.
did you just choose to not have a fun bone in your body while watching this?
It just didn't hit.
Okay.
Didn't land for me.
Okay.
I don't know. It didn't feel forced. It just felt like flat. Yeah, like a rehash almost.
Okay.
So they go to Poppyland in Cambodia and go to steal the laptop that can deploy drones that deliver the antidote, which seems a little convoluted for a plot. Couldn't the antidote have just, I don't know, been locked in pharmacies or something? The drone thing is weird. Eggsy steps on a landmine. Unfortunately, he lives. Merlin switches places.
Taryn is the lead. It was sad, though, when Merlin switched with him. I hated that, too.
Yeah. Merlin switches with him, and then he sings Take Me Home Country Roads.
Hated that.
Hated that. They sing that earlier in the movie, and I'm like, oh, they're going to Virginia. And then they go to Kentucky.
Are you on the team that song is about the state of Virginia or about West Virginia?
It's about the western portion of Virginia.
Okay, don't tell someone from West Virginia that, because they'll disagree with you.
Oh, no.
You're going to make the entire state of West Virginia upset.
I'm sorry, Don Blankenship. How will you ever forgive me?
Apologize to Mothman
please.
right now.
Is Mothman in West Virginia?
Yes, he is. Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
And I have his address.
And he's my boyfriend.
So, Merlin then blows up with all of the henchmen. Seems like a poor plan to have all your henchmen run towards...
I think all the henchmen were stupid.
...the landmine. Yeah. They knew they were meat.
They were all idiots. She just needed warm bodies.
So, they storm the lair. They fight. It's a normal storming scene. Eggsy kills Charlie. Harry destroys the attack dogs with Elton John.
Love Elton. Big fan.
Love the very conspicuous shots where you can tell that it's him and the very conspicuous shots where you can definitely tell that it's not Elton John.
You know what? Elton just says, cut me the check. Love.
Oh, wow. It's like he's in the room with us.
Thank you. Actually, Elton, come on in. He's right here. I love Elton.
So,
can't do a British accent.
They get
but
the
I still love
laptop.
Elton John.
They get the laptop, inject Poppy. It's a very almost anticlimactic seeming ending until the actual twist happens.
Even though it's not a twist, you guess it minutes ago.
Right? So Poppy gives him the laptop password and then she dies.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Julianne Moore. Wasted
Performance
in
of a
this role.
lifetime.
I need to watch May December again. So good. I need to watch Boogie Nights again. So good. So then whiskey pops up, as it normally does at nighttime in my house.
God. Hi, Pedro, I say.
So he says that he wants all the drug users to die also, after his wife was killed in a robbery by meth addicts. Pedro Pascal is playing the living embodiment of the neighborhood app Nextdoor in this film.
I have a story about Nextdoor.
Tell it.
Once upon a time, I opened my Nextdoor app and somebody had said, "Help, there's a raccoon in my house. What do I do?" And somebody said, "Call animal control." Oh wait, no. Sorry, I missed an important part. Help, there's a raccoon in my house and it won't leave. Somebody said, okay, call animal control and try to see if you can find where it came in so you know what to seal off. And the original commenter...
Immediately much better advice than I would ever expect to receive.
Right?
Nextdoor.
But the kicker is the next comment on that exact post was, "I let him in the front door." Girl, you let a raccoon in the front door and now you can't get it out and you're asking the Nextdoor app what to do? That was right in Milwaukee. I said, "Girl,
Incredible stuff.
It was, and then they took it down. They were embarrassed. It was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. Because I remember it popped up on my Nextdoor app notifications. I clicked on it, obviously, because I had to know. Oh my god. Why would you let it in?
That's incredible. The amount of drama that comes from Nextdoor on the west side of Los Angeles, where it is a combination of, I mean, it's basically all wealthy white people, but you either have the wealthy white Jane Fonda types or the wealthy white pick any Republican types.
Yeah.
And the fighting between them.
Yeah.
There's not the metro isn't the metro, it's the crime train.
Not
there was
the
no crime before they built the train.
Are you fucking me? We also
That brought crime.
we get a lot of gunshots or fireworks.
Yep.
I'm like, every summer you
it's
ask this. It's always fireworks.
Go outside. It's always just like, oh my god, we live in a hellhole. We live in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Go outside.
I guarantee to you,
Anyway.
nobody in my little suburb is shooting off guns
Yeah.
in the middle of the street. Like, we're fine.
So, Whiskey also wants all the drug users to die because then how else are going to how else are addicts going to get their fix? Alcohol. Statesmen will get rich.
Aren't they already rich? I mean, they're spies.
Right?
I assume
Yeah.
spies are wealthy.
I think so. I don't know. I need to go ask all the spies that I know.
Yeah, let me get the spies on the phone.
FBI.
Literally. Excuse me, my agent who's surely watching this recording right now.
Yeah. let me go make a phone call to my parents. I'll wait for the click.
Yes.
So they fight. They push him into the meat grinder.
Ugh.
Bye-bye, Pedro Pascal.
Yuck.
R.I.P.
That was gross.
Do you think they made him into a burger?
Do you think the burger would have tasted good because he's such a delicious specimen of a man?
Probably would have been juicy.
I hope not. That whole thing where she turned a guy into a burger was disgusting and made my skin crawl.
It also didn't look like a good hamburger.
No, it looked
It was
like
way
that's
too
'cause
thick.
There was clothes in it, Dan.
No, there was a detail of the meat grinder somehow separated the clothes out.
Oh, I missed that. I was like, oh my god. Clothes and everything.
So, postscript, they impeach the president, so it's immediately unrealistic. For conspiring to commit genocide. Hot political podcasting here.
Yeah.
Statesmen purchase a distillery in Scotland to help rebuild Kingsman.
Love.
Halle Berry is appointed to Whiskey's position.
And they couldn't have given her a better outfit. I'm sorry.
Right.
The costumer did her so fucking dirty, and I will die on that hill. She's a beautiful woman, and you made her look like a literal thumb.
Yes.
And not in the same way Channing Tatum
Eggsy
looks like a thumb.
Eggsy gets married to Princess Tilda.
Love it. That made me happy.
And then Tequila moves to London to work on an exchange assignment for the Kingsman. And that is it.
We did it.
That's Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. There's no after credit scene. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. Well,
I
liked it.
I didn't dislike it. I was really thrown off by the scene in the middle, and that kind of tainted my view of it overall. If I think, like, I would compare the first one to a kind of like one of those those movies that run on cable all the time, where you can hop in at any point, you're good to go, it's a fun time. This one, it wouldn't hold my attention.
Okay, that's fair.
I think
I
it would end up getting tiring.
I definitely think the first one was better.
Yeah, it felt retready.
Okay.
And the American editions didn't really add anything. Like, they weren't like, oh wow, this is so interesting, the American version of them. if they had explored more about what it was actually like and like the differences between them,
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been more interesting before immediately just having them team up and seeming like they do everything functionally exactly the same, but
That's
just with
what I
Southern
thought
accents.
it was going to be like. I thought there was going to be more people that we met, but yeah.
Yeah, if the movie was split up where half of it was following, or I don't know, like one act was following Kingsman, one act was following Statesman, as they were both like leading up to the same thing, and then the third act was them teaming up together, I think that would be really interesting. But that's also me wanting a movie that they weren't trying to make.
Yeah,
and I can
sorry,
only
Dan,
judge
that's
what
a
they
completely different film.
Yeah, well, they didn't ask me.
Oh, really tough to hear.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I have trivia.
Okay.
This movie is banned in Cambodia.
Oh, because of Poppy?
Because it's portrayed as being a haven for bad guys.
I wouldn't call it a haven. I would have said she just took over one little portion of it.
But the government doesn't do anything about it. And they specify
fair.
that it is Cambodia.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess, yeah.
On the poster, Taron Egerton is not first billed. Elton John is billed. And Pedro Pascal is not billed.
How the turns have tabled. Pedro's such a major draw these days.
Pedro would probably be second billed now.
What do you think the order would be? Taron.
I think it would probably still be Colin Firth number one.
Oh, Colin Firth number one, Pedro Pascal, then Taron?
Yeah, I think so.
And then
and
probably
Julianne
Channing.
Moore would get the and.
Oh, yeah. I think she'd be fifth. So I think Channing Tatum would be billed.
That's true, yeah.
And then maybe Halle Berry. I don't know. There's a lot of bigger names.
Let's worksheet this.
Let's draw up a poster, Dan.
So, basically the entire movie was shot in the UK, which makes sense when they're in America. I'm like, this doesn't look like America at all.
It did not look like America a single bit.
Didn't feel like it either.
No.
It's
it
like
was
when,
not giving Tennessee.
In WandaVision, the thing that always stuck with me was like, she's in New Jersey, and then they drive up, and I'm like, no part of New Jersey has ever looked like this. This is the most Atlanta-looking New Jersey I've ever seen.
True. Ugh.
Taron Egerton says that Eggsy and Tilda's romance was not that good of an idea, storyline-wise.
I agree. I kind of wanted him to be with the other spy, but...
Yeah.
Life's a bitch, I guess. That's all there is to it. I don't get to pick.
The King of Sweden was supposed to have a larger role in the next movie that has not come out yet, but the actor died after production of the movie ended.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Merlin was supposed to survive the end of the movie.
Why'd they change
There were
it?
behind-the-scenes photos of Mark Strong wearing green leggings to green screen cybernetic legs in during Eggsy's wedding, but test audiences didn't like it because it cheapened his sacrifice, which I agree.
Yeah. I mean, it was sad, but yeah.
The scene of Harry teaching Eggsy about table etiquette was written for the first movie.
Yes.
And then there was some planned ideas. If Colin Firth could come back but wouldn't play the same character, he would have been an evil twin of Harry.
Oh my god. Keep the eye patch.
They were originally going to have this be more directly related to the 2016 presidential election. The fictional president was just going to be a direct copy of Donald Trump, and the Oval Office was going to be red and gold. But then they reshot it because he wanted to avoid alienating audiences with an overt political message.
I think that's for the best. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can speak for most people. I never want to see Trump in media in general.
Me too. I agree. I like usually going, oh, that's who this character is supposed to be based off of. That's who this president is supposed to be based off of. It stresses me out when it gets to be too real, at least right now. Although I will
Yes.
tell you, it was crazy. Gage's parents are watching this Tyler Perry political drama. Can't remember what it's called. And the president in this political drama is cheating on his wife with another woman. And what did he say? She says something to him and he says, "Come on, it's not like I'm some loudmouth orange guy." And I was like,
Oh my god.
I'm looking around the room, like, did anybody else hear that? I was like, not the...
Who's in this?
It was a Tyler Perry drama. I don't think he was in it, though. I didn't see
okay.
him.
That's just so... That's in the nose.
I know. I said, Tyler, that's the whole face. Tyler.
Channing Tatum was supposed to have a bigger role, but they had to reduce it and give his scenes to whiskey.
Oh, darn. We don't have to look at Channing Tatum when we can enjoy the acting skills of Pedro instead. Oh, gosh, golly darn.
Right.
I'm so sad.
And Matthew Vaughn, the original cut was 3 hours and 40 minutes, so he considered releasing it as 2 films, but then he cut 80 minutes off of it.
Thank God. No movie needs
This
to be
movie's
that long.
too long in general. And then the working title was Kingsman: The Golden Triangle
Oh,
instead of the Golden Circle, because
I think circle
that's
rolls off
the
tongue.
area that borders Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. But people didn't know what that meant.
I like a golden circle better.
I do too. That also feels like a
Smoother.
weird, also almost sexual. So you're like, what is that? Interesting. Would this movie be better, worse, or the same with Jonathan Taylor Thomas as Eggsy?
Worse. I don't know. He's not British, first of all. I just think it works so well with Taryn. I think.
Wait, let me check on that.
Oh God, he's American.
No, he's not British.
No. I just think it works so well with Taryn. I think it's good. He is a good little Kingsman. No need to change.
Yeah. I think there are a few actors Taron Egerton's age that could play this role as well as he does.
Isn't Taryn the same
none of
age
them are
as
coming
us?
to mind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like young actors who could
Thank
do
you.
this in their current state.
He's 35, which Gage said I'm not allowed to say is our age, but I'm saying it because he's just yelled no. Taryn, I shouldn't have Googled him. He's so handsome. He's 5'9".
Oh my God, you're licking your fingers.
He's 5'9". Sign me up. I love a short
Jimmy
king.
Stewart as Poppy.
Don't change the subject. I would love to see that.
I would too. Same everything. Same outfits.
Oh,
Written
same
as a
meat
woman,
grinder.
but just Jimmy Stewart.
Yes. I'd be more scared. He'd seem unstabler, I think, because of the stuttering. Yeah.
My name's Poppy. Mm-hmm. And I make drugs.
Yeah.
Speaking to you today because our world leaders have let us all down. On a scale
I'm
of
scared.
1 to 5 human hamburgers, what do you give it?
I give this one a 2.5. I enjoyed it. I had fun, but it's not as good as the first one.
I am fascinated that as much more harsh as I was than you were, I'm also giving this a 2.5.
Well, you opened my eyes to a few things, okay?
Because realize.
Yeah. He lied.
about
She
it.
believed. You know what I mean? Like, I...
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, I like the first one better. The first one just has a much more interesting plot to me, I think.
Yes.
Not
We're
as
going to get
predictable.
real weird with the next one, though.
I cannot wait.
Because next time we are talking about The Kingsman with Rafe Fiennes. So
Is he playing Rasputin?
get excited for
Is
that.
he Rasputin?
No, he's the main character. Rasputin is, I don't remember who played him.
I'm just
Reese
excited
Fonz,
because
maybe?
Rasputin's in it, and I like that dance.
I think they played the song in it. I'm trying to remember. I don't want to spoil anything. Don't get too
I'm-
excited, because I might not. That might just be in my head.
That song's the reason why my knees are bad.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't.
I
I
see-
could never do it.
Oh Oh my god, me and my friends were doing deep squats on like a Tuesday night while eating pizza and just Coke and just like it was nothing.
It's kind of impressive.
Imagine being a parent in like 2013 and you can't sleep because your kids are doing Rasputin for the like 15th time in a row with their friends in the basement. Oh my god, a reality for my family.
Oh, at least they're not doing drugs? I'd prefer they do drugs? I don't know.
They're so fucking lame.
That seems like a good point to say. That's it for this week's episode of In Conclusion. If you want to find us on social media, we're on Facebook and Twitter and it's In Conclusion, on Instagram at In Conclusion Podcast, patreon.com/InConclusion. You can find me on Instagram at Not Dan O'Keefe and on Blue Sky at Not Dan O'Keefe. Anna, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at AnonymousPrime818. That's it. But yeah.
That's the tweet.
I think I have a Blue Sky account, but I haven't used it. I also have a Threads account, but I mostly use it to make sure that my posts are going live for like my work stuff. So
Work?
Yeah.
I love
don't
when
really
you're
use it.
posting stuff for work.
Oh my
your
god, I can never
Facebook
in my
account,
life
and then
post something.
everybody commented on it.
My coworkers, I was like, aren't y'all supposed to be doing stuff upstairs? Let me present. Mortifying.
So we will be back next time with The Kingsman.
One man.
In the meantime, everybody stay
one
safe and have
thing.
fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Dan, we took wedding pictures within the architecture. For you.
A Creative Land podcast.